Okay, next bit, tax refund or tax debts. At the end of each financial year, remember financial year is from 1st of July to the 30th of June. So after 30th of June, you may fill out your income tax return to determine your exact tax you need to pay. You may receive a refund if you've paid too much tax, or a tax debt, depending if you haven't paid enough tax. So it all depends on your financial situation, and obviously when you fill out your return, it'll be analysed, and you either pay more or you'll get money back, depending on how you've gone. Mathematically, this stuff is still the same as the other lessons, so you're pretty much figuring out how much tax someone needs to pay, and then you compare that to what they actually paid, and then figure out, did they pay too much, or did they get money back? Let's do some examples. Okay, example number 1. Lara's taxable income was $26,613. Her employer took out pay-as-you-go tax installments totaling, that should be totaling, let's fix it up, totaling $4,734.42 from her earnings. Calculate Part A, tax payable, then Part B, the taxable refunds. So just like before, we're going to use the tax table, figure out how much tax she needs to pay, then compare it to what she actually paid. So at the moment, you can actually just ignore this and focus on putting this value into the table to figure out the tax. So let's go through it. Part A, tax equals. As I've already done, the bracket would be this one right here. This is the range, so this is my calculation to figure out the tax. So tax equals. And remember also, in this bracket, there's no starting fee, so I'm going to start by writing 0. 0 plus, then brackets. We're going to take our taxable income, so 26,613, take away 18,200, then multiply that by 0.19. That is 1,598.47 cents. So that's the tax she paid on this income. Now for Part B. We know it's a refund because the question said refund. So refund equals. Now, she needs to pay this, and she actually paid that. So obviously, what she actually paid minus what she needs to pay will be her refund. So 4734.42, take away what she actually paid to get her refunds, which is 3,135.95. So remember, one more time, what goes in the table, that's what she needs to pay, and this over here is what she actually paid. Needs to pay, actually paid. So if the question didn't say refund, obviously if what she needs to pay is less than what she actually paid, she gets a refund. But if this figure is higher than this one, then she would have to pay more, which is obviously a tax debt or tax liability. Okay, so overall, much the same as before, just an extra step to take away two numbers to figure out if it's a refund or a tax debt. All right, question 2. Cassidy earns $42,813 from a normal job and an additional $6,535 from a second job. Her allowable deductions are $1,960, and she paid tax during the year of $16,251.40. Part A, taxable income. Part B, tax payable. Part C, tax refund. All right, so first part, taxable income. Remember, you need to add income sources and take away deductions. So first income is $42,813. She also has a second job, so add that up because she's taxed on that second income as well. Then take away the deductions of $1,960. And that ends up being $47,388. All right, part B. This is now the table bit again. I believe 47,388 is in the third bracket. So third bracket starts with 3,572 plus, take our taxable income, take away 37 grand, multiplied by 0.325. To confirm this, just look back at the tax tables. Now we just type that up and get our answer. And be really careful that that's a plus, not a times. So plus, that is 6948.1, but that means 10 cents, so 0.10. Now part D, we are told it's a refund again. So refunds. Okay, now remember, she needs to pay this. She actually paid that. So take the 2 away. 16,251.40. Take away the small one. So a refund of $9,303.30. And the question like this is very typical of exams, where you figure out taxable income, tax, and then tax refund or tax debt. Probably 1 mark, 2 marks, and probably 1 or 2 more marks as well. So, easily 4 or 5 marks overall for a question like this. All right, last question. Question 3. Amy W. works as a secretary and receives a yearly salary of $34,379 plus an income of $1,950 per year from babysitting. Her total deductions are $1,570. During the year, she paid tax installments amounting to $3,275. Find her tax refund or balance payable. So this time we're not told if it's a refund or debt. We must figure that out by actually doing the calculations. Very similar to the last question, but of course this time there's less scaffolding. Okay, let's start off by finding the taxable income. Taxable income. So remember, add income sources and take away deductions. So the first one is an income. Also the second one is an income, so we add it. The third one is a deduction. Now remember this one here, that's ignored for now because we're gonna get the tax first and then compare it to this here. So just focus on the first 3 and ignore this. So do this calculation and that'll be the taxable income. And that is $34,859. That's the first part. Next bit is the tax payable. That's using the table. I believe 34 grand goes in the second bracket. So it's going to be 0 plus 34,859. Take away 18,200 times by 0.19. And that is 3,165 and 21 cents. Okay, almost done. So they need to pay this and they actually paid this. Which one's harder? Obviously they've paid a little bit more than what they have to, so this is going to be a slight refund. So refund equals 3,275, take away what they need to pay, and that'll be the refund. So $109.79 is the refunds. So again, how do you know it's a refund or debt? Remember, tax payable, this is what they need to pay. So I might write that actually. So needs to pay, whereas this one here actually paid. So if you paid more than what you need to, that of course is a refund. However, if this one was higher, then you'd have to obviously get a tax debt. So please don't confuse the two. In the exam, we would need to see the word refund or debt, and obviously there'd be a mark allocated to saying whether it's a refund or a debt. So this one, of course, is a refund, not a debt. Because, again, this is what they need to pay, this is actually paid. Here's a little question here. How do rebates and levies, including Medicare levy and family tax benefits, affect different workers' taxable incomes? Well, obviously, part of tax is the Medicare levy, and depending on your income, depending on your family circumstances, there might be more deductions or things you can claim on your job and things like that. So your situation will obviously affect how much tax you pay as well.